Here we go, and we go, and go, and go.
Happy Earth Day, children of the lawn.
Yeah, congratulations. It's exciting. It is an exciting song. It's, ooh, I like this part.
It's very exciting.
It's one of my favorite parts.
It kind of sounds like cartoons with Tom and Jerry, like the mouse is tiptoeing, running from the... Who was Tom? The mouse? And Jerry was the cat? Or the other way around?
Well, wouldn't it be Tom Cat? I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, I don't know. Did they do it like that?
What's going on here? I don't know why they did it.
You know, I never gave things that much thought back then.
No, I know. I know you didn't.
I did not give much thought.
What's that now?
Frankensteinish.
Frankenstein.
Love the sounds of your
the
music.
track. Thank you. That's actually
Lenny.
I'm trying. I'm not sure if I published that or not. So I'm trying to see if I get a copyright infringement for using it.
Okay.
Nice.
Video button. Lenny says, "What do you mean? You can't come in? Why do you need a video button?"
Video button?
Lenny, what are you talking about, Lenny? Video button. What does that mean?
I don't know. Do you have the Antigua translation book?
You would need the Lenny translation book.
Well, that's a very specific dialect.
Lenny, you know how to come on in. Come on in.
What are you asking me to send you the link? Is that what it is?
Well, maybe because he's at people. I think he's somewhere eating something that looks like pork chops and some yellow rice
And
with some
Angus
beans.
didn't send him the link. I'm shocked.
Well, Angus has been a little overloaded, teaching his daughter to sing, and now there's the acting career.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's that.
There is that. There's always that.
But Lenny should have the link. Okay, you were talking, but I couldn't see you. That's
I was
what Lenny
talking,
said.
but you couldn't see me.
Well, he's here now.
What do you mean, Lenny? I don't understand. You can't see me. I don't know what you mean.
Everybody else can. It's you, Lenny.
Oh, here he comes. Yeah, my bestie.
What you drinking at that dinner, Lenny?
Yeah, here he comes. Come in.
We missed Lenny last week.
My bestie. Mario, there he is. Yeah, here he comes. Come in.
Lenny?
Okay.
What's
Now,
that?
for a minute at the beginning of the show, I couldn't see you.
Oh.
Oh, well, he plays music the
Yes.
first 10 minutes, so everybody
Yes.
comes in and says hello to each other, and then Steve comes in after that.
It's, this is just theatrical production
Okay.
at its...
Right. At 10 till 7, the music starts, and it goes for 10 minutes,
And
and
it
then
does
at
this.
7,
It does
Steve
this.
comes in.
This is what it does, right? And it plays that song, whatever that is, and then it goes to here, and I talk to the children for a moment, and then, Lenny, I'm all yours, man.
That was over the top.
Over the top, the song.
Yeah, it was over the
Yes.
top.
It was full of tension and drama.
Yes.
Well, that's how it was supposed to be, and I'll tell you what, I played that because I reconnected with somebody that I worked with for many years, scoring for network television, and that track was my practice track before I went up for the shows that I was up for. It's amazing. It's so much fun. I'm so happy to be back in it again. It's really,
he loves doing it.
I just love doing it. Yeah, I mean, imagine, us in our favorite state of mind making weird sounds.
I've done it.
And then they gave you some money, right?
Yeah. When I used to work with my best friend, I was engineering at we were doing soundtracks for commercials. A jingle house.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
wrong with that.
Yeah. And we were always putting together weird stuff.
Well, Joe Lynn used to do jingles,
Yeah,
and
he
so
used to-
did
yeah.
Carly Simon.
Yeah, Carly Simon started doing jingles.
Yeah, that's how she started.
With Jimmy Ryan, I think.
There used to be good money in that.
Yes.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm not complaining about my little piece of the pie. The guy that I work for is extremely professional. I've known him for decades. He's really good at what he does, and
He was a guitar player in one of the John
he
Entwistle
takes
bands.
good care of me to the point where, it's, especially in this day and age, I count him as one of my lucky stars. So
Cool.
cool. Yeah, it's great. So I was in there today putting up templates and just, it's fun. Fun.
So, we missed you last week. Did you have a special
Yeah.
Passover dinner or Easter?
Well, yeah, it was kind of an Easter thing. It was just like, must have had about 15 people or something like that at a restaurant. So when I'm it's hard to talk in a situation like that.
Yeah. And be yourself anyway, right?
But I'm here now.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the truth of the matter is, and I
Yes.
say it to everybody, even if you can just stick your head in the door and say hi and show everybody what you're doing and then get out of there, you don't have to hang out for the whole night. It's actually fun to see where people are. I never had dreams of being a talk show host or whatever this is.
Is that what this is?
For me, this is just my
Wayne and Garth.
Party with Steve in a different format, right? I mean, this is like between sets or after a gig or see you at the diner. It's
and let people fly on the wall.
So that's and the fact the night that we had I think we had people on the free for all. We had people from 5 states and 3 islands.
Yeah.
Right? Costa Rica, Aruba, and Antigua, and I forget, it was Florida and New York and Jersey and
California with David Prater.
California.
Oh no, Colorado. I mean.
It was amazing. I mean, it's
Dave Prater showed up.
Oh yeah.
He did one night. Yeah, he did one night. You were on.
Oh, okay. We were all together.
Yeah, the free for all. Yeah, because it's
when he was showing us out his back door, the mountains and all that, how pretty it was.
Rocky Mountain High.
And I'll tell you something. I've been trying to figure out. A lot of people listen to this, or they watch it on their phone, or whatever it is. And I'm wondering about change. When we have a lot of people on a Friday night, I'm wondering if it's too tiny for everybody to see.
Okay, hold on.
Whoop.
Paul Cooper's watching. Paul, stick your head in the room if you can.
Paul Cooper, if you can.
We don't ask much of you.
Yeah, we don't ask much.
But
I'm not sure how it works, Steve. Does the pictures keep adding to the same frame until you get more?
Yeah, it makes them smaller, and they get smaller.
Like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, like the Brady Bunch.
Mine end up on different things. If I swipe, I get different people.
You're right, because that's the equivalent of me doing. Did it just change?
No.
All right, wait. Let's try this. How do I do this? Here we go. It's this. Does it change now? Did it change now? No. Well, probably because you're going with whatever the speaker.
Well, I'm watching on my little Pixel phone here.
Right. Well, Paul. Let me give Paulie Cooper.
I just wrote to him and said, please come in for a minute.
Yeah, but why don't you just tell, if you're watching, Paul Sulicente, one of our children of the lawn, is front row center at your show tonight.
Right, she's got curly brown hair.
Huge fan.
Yes, all around great person.
Yeah, if you can. If you can't, I totally understand.
Is that him?
No, it's Angus.
Oh, because she said she saw you doing sound check.
Yeah. Anyway, if it works out, brother, and you can, we appreciate it.
That's right.
Otherwise, I'm sending Angus to take care of it.
Take care of what? Hey, Lenny.
Whatever needs taken care of.
One of our children of the lawn is going to see Cashmere and
Yeah.
Vanilla Fudge tonight in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And her name is Lucente. I think you know her. She's here every night. And she said she saw Paul Cooper doing sound check. So he just checked in on the show, and we're asking him if he could
Just shout her out
shout
or
her
whatever,
out.
or say hello, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Make her feel special.
oh,
Make her feel
wow.
special.
Oh,
Here he comes.
Oh, Jeff's computer.
Here he comes.
Yeah, kind of like Jeff does with Stuart Copeland, you know.
yeah.
All right.
Hey, Jeff.
Hola.
What
How?
up, everybody?
How you doing, Jeff?
Hey.
I'm doing good, Lenny. How about yourself?
Very well.
I tell you, Judith was great on the show.
Yes.
She was great.
Judith. We love Judith.
Everybody does.
Did she make you wear that hat?
No, why?
Because I was wondering what the C stands for.
Okay.
But it's cool.
Sue
I
just
was on.
checked in.
Kidding.
I was on the Colbert Report with Devo in 2006 or something.
Wow.
But isn't that
we
Steve
got-
from
Nice.
Chicago?
We got some. We got some swag from from them.
Oh, that's the best. I know.
Okay,
I
Sue
saw,
Vicente just checked in.
Okay.
Said hi to Paul Cooper.
said hi to Paul Cooper.
All
Yes,
right.
excellent,
I hope
excellent.
he said hi back.
Oh, Jim,
How you
Diana.
Okay, well, Joe Costello's going to try to pop in. He's working in Boston this weekend.
Oh,
Wow, cool.
Who's
We,
gonna
well,
pop in?
we like to hop around a little bit. You know, we enjoy.
And Tom Heinisch. Tom Heinisch came down with COVID last week.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, so he says he's watching from the sidelines tonight.
Oh,
Feel
man.
better, man.
Yeah, Tom.
Feel better. We totally get that.
We will keep you in our prayers.
Yes.
Crazy. People are
Hey,
mad.
look who's here.
Hey.
All right.
Jim, did
Hi,
you connect
Jim.
to audio?
Oh. Okay, he's in Costa Rica.
That's
Yeah.
No kidding.
All we need is Verge. Oh, and Mouse is also working tonight. But
Okay.
she just had me send her the link. She's going to try to pop in also.
You see that Mousy, remember when she came in from Italy?
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, this is truly an international
And-
platform.
Yeah,
Booker.
yeah.
Booker's working tonight.
Yeah, Booker's working tonight.
So,
Is he still
yay, that they're working. Yeah.
I'll be working next weekend.
Really?
Where?
Yeah.
Atlanta, the 420 festival.
Ah.
And it's not the 420 that everybody knows about. It's
What is it?
420 Brewing.
Oh.
Oh, I know.
Why'd they name it that?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
tell
brewery
you
in Georgia.
Let me tell you something about a 420 festival. I played the what was it? The Wee Fest, WHEE Fest, sponsored by Bamboo.
No, High Times.
High
Times.
Right. Sorry,
Yes,
High
Even
Times.
better.
Sorry.
Yes.
Even better, yeah.
There was a bunch of hippies,
Getting my products.
and it was like a 3-day
and there was
festival.
and everybody there. Everybody there was it was like 60, 80,000 people in tents, and they all would go up on the hill like the hill people at night, and they'd come down during the day, and it was the weirdest freaking thing, right? So it's a pod festival, and I had no idea. We're in the dressing room, and Entwistle comes in and he goes, "Oh, Steve, apparently these are your people." And I went, what does that mean they're my people? And he said, "Well, everyone looks like Willie Nelson, and they all have stains around."
Like you look like
Okay. So two guys come in that look just like Willie Nelson, and and this is going back, this is 98 or 99, and they've got medical weed in the bag, and it's like, oh, yes, how much time till we go on? Come on, right? And so I walk out onto the stage, ladies and gentlemen, John Entwistle, I walk out onto the stage, and I said, "Hey, how's everybody doing? Anybody got any papers?"
and they like that.
And I started getting showered with all kinds of stuff. It
All
was fun.
kinds of
Yeah.
stuff.
All kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. So anyway,
Stop.
so Angus,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I can't open this thing.
oh, we saw some kid try to.
Oh, wait.
I thought that was a bottle of water. We saw a
You got to
kid.
turn it sideways.
No, don't tell him that. Don't tell him. No.
What is it?
You got to kind of push
Hand sanitizer?
down.
Yeah.
Push down and turn.
We
Push the top. No. The thing.
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
I knew that. I know that. This is a sight gag.
What do you call the little thing that it comes out of?
It's working now.
Yay!
Yeah.
We're just gonna clap at everything.
If your wife sees it all over your pants, she's going to be like, "You sure you were watching the show?"
Look.
it's looking kind
Hey,
of
we
questionable.
learned two. Is that hand sanitizer?
Yes.
We learned
so.
2 other things you can do with hand sanitizer besides
That we can
sanitize
talk
your
about.
hand. One is if you have your deodorant is not working
Yeah,
anymore.
if you're out and about and your deodorant quits on
put
you,
some under your pits and it'll take away the stink.
boom. And number
And
two,
put it in your hair if your hair is dirty and you don't have any shampoo around, and it'll clean your hair.
because it's alcohol based.
Oh.
Look at this show off.
Hey,
Wow.
are you Rogaine?
Another couple of months and some hair dye.
Yeah.
You look like Naughty Holder.
Who's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna push it.
A crew guy. No?
What is he bald too?
I don't know who
No,
that
you don't
is.
remember
there.
Naughty Holder. What was the name of that band now?
I don't know. You want me to
Oh
find
God,
out?
yes.
Naughty,
Yeah,
N-O-T-T-Y?
Naughty. Yeah, Naughty
Or
Holder.
K-N-O-T-T-Y?
K-N-O-T-T-Y.
Oh, really?
Naughty Holder.
K-N-O-T-T-Y.
Come on, you guys know this band.
Holder, Naughty Holder. It's not.
Naughty.
It's N-O-T-T. And his name is Neville John Naughty Holder,
We need to know
an
the-
English musician and actor.
That who played
He was
with
in Slade.
Slade.
Oh, I like
The
Slade.
guy in Slade with the bangs up here.
I don't know who Slade is.
That's Naughty Holder. We'll go look at
You're a little
pictures.
too young for
that's
Slade.
right.
Yes.
Slade. I remember Slade.
Kitty says that she thinks alcohol, the hand sanitizer, would dry your scalp. I don't think it's like for everyday
Yeah,
use.
no.
I think it's like, in a pinch.
This is like if you're in the woods and Prince Charming shows up.
Yeah, right.
Slap some hand sanitizer under your armpits and on your hair,
And
you'll
you're
be
off
fine.
to the races.
Yeah, that's true.
So there you go. What else do we find out?
I
We
don't
found
know.
out
Where
other
is
exciting
Judith?
things.
Everyone loved Judith.
Yeah, where's Judith?
She's actually maybe abandoning me as a tour manager because she's taking on a new documentary.
What?
Oh.
She did not mention that to us.
No.
Well, she was on the fence about it, and she talked to some people today in New York who she has connections at HBO, so she made some calls and they were like, this could be good. And she actually hooked up with somebody who she could share the production responsibilities with if she does go on the road and do some more police arranged. So we'll see what happens.
And who is scoring this documentary?
No idea. No
Wait,
idea.
wait. What's the documentary about?
Yeah, do we know?
No. It's art. Something to do with art and no, I don't know.
Well, we know she's a classy lady.
Yeah,
that's into
so
classic music.
throw my hat in the ring because I just got back on my composing team. Well, they're not in Hollywood anymore; they're in Nashville now. But yeah, just yesterday, so I'm in full bore composer mode.
And who is that in Nashville?
Yes,
yeah, you're in
that's
Nashville.
right, Devin
Powers.
Powers.
Devin Powers.
He just moved there like
Devin
last
and
month.
Kristen Powers. He's a monster composer. He's done some big shows, and he's really taken good care of me over the years. We toured together in '88 with Entwistle.
And
He was actually playing with John for I think a couple of years before me. I think they connected in '85, and it's a big long story. And so to come full circle back to here and be working together after all these decades, it's very cool.
What was his first name?
Devin, Devin, and the company is Powers Music.
It's funny because Stuart had an agent called Derek Powers,
Oh,
English guy.
yeah. Devin is from the north side of California.
You know where in Nashville he is? Is he in Franklin?
We'll have to find out. I think he's got a house in Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin sounds right.
He's on a lake somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'll find out. I would love. He's a great guy. He's a really good guitar player. An amazing producer. He's got a great pair. He's a good guy.
Well, Judith and I should get together with him, and
Yeah, and his wife. I mean, Kristen. Believe me, you guys would have a great time.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know if they know a lot of people there. They moved there like a couple of months ago.
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
So that'd be great. There's nothing that would make me
And
happier.
where are you? Are you in Nashville proper, or are you in Franklin? Or
No, I'm in a town called Antioch, which is right on the border of Nashville.
Yeah.
We're like 11 miles from downtown. We're probably 12 to 15 miles from Franklin, depending on what route you take.
Oh, right. Angus lived around in Nashville.
That's right.
somewhere.
You
Where'd
all.
Yeah. I was up north of Nashville in Goodlettsville, which
Oh
wasn't.
yeah, that's
like,
way up north. Yeah.
Yeah. It
I
wasn't.
like that.
It wasn't a very nice town. Let's put it that way. It wasn't a nice area. They
I had
said.
a blast in Nashville, and I can't remember what tour it was, and I don't remember what. I could go and look at at the tour
Oh, is that
book.
the Red Velvet Cake one?
But no, this is the one where Eric walked me down to those steps that we always see.
Right, when we watched the race.
Yeah, I mean, I'm paranoid as anything to go smoke a joint somewhere, and he said, "Come on with me," and we walk. You know where the stairs are, there, or whatever that is, those seats that go down to the river or whatever water.
Oh yeah,
that is.
yeah.
That's where we went. And every time I see, there's a Formula One race there, and every time I go, I got stoned there.
Okay, this question is for Jeff from one of the Children of the Lawn. Do you know, it's from Chris Chanel, I should say. Do you know Powell Randolph?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
He's a drummer with an organization out of Virginia that does rock bands and orchestra. He does Zeppelin, he does Queen, he does a whole bunch of bands, and they're called Windborne Music.
Oh, I know Win, but that's
who Randy Jackson sings.
That's who Randy works with. Yeah. And George Cintron.
Yeah, Cintron. Yeah, I met George in Pittsburgh actually doing a Zeppelin show.
Okay, George is a sweet guy.
Yeah, great
George
guy.
is great too. Yeah, amazing. He did those Page guitar things and embellished them, and it was like you were listening to Jimmy Page embellish himself.
Wow.
Yeah, George was always good, man. He always did well, and
he was a Rat Race fan from Long Island.
Yeah, he was a Rat Race fan.
We had him on the show, and he was talking all about
it.
Okay, now another question for Jeff.
Oh, another question for Jeff.
Yes, another one of our Children of the Lawn, Laurie Richardson, who lives in Atlanta, wants to know where you're playing in Atlanta and when.
I am not playing. I am drum teching for Stuart. He's playing with the band Oysterhead.
With who?
Oysterhead.
Get out of here.
I can't hear.
Quiet down.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Mute your mic, Angus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I might have a problem here. I might have to go.
All right, well, if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the past.
Okay. I'm sorry, Jeff. Oyster.
I might be back. I'll let you know.
Come back if you
Come
can.
back, Angus. Come back.
Okay, so
Sunday, May 1st, in Centennial Park. It's the 420 Festival.
Okay.
And we are the headliners on Sunday night.
And what is it? It's Oyster what?
Oysterhead.
Oh,
It's a
Oysterhead.
three-piece band that Stewart put together with Trey Anastasio from Fish and Les Claypool from Primus.
Oh,
And they go on stage and they play 12 songs in 2 hours.
Okay,
It's like
Stuart
Jam Central.
oh God, do I miss that, man?
We did the Peach Festival last year, and I called Judith at one point because she stayed at the hotel, and I said, "Well, it's 20 minutes in, and we're only on the third song."
Hey, I tell a story. I went to the Capitol Theater in Portchester to see Lee Michaels and Frosty.
Right.
Oh, man.
Right. Okay. But okay. So you're in that head, and you're ready for that, and you go there, and they canceled. But instead, Tony Williams' Lifetime.
Oh yeah, you told this story. Yeah.
And I mean, it was the last thing I wanted to hear. Been 14 days since, and now I'm listening to them play one song. So,
And did you stay the whole time?
I fell asleep.
I think Fish would be happy to do that. Or Stewart actually gets pretty impatient. He wants to play songs. He's all
Really?
about playing songs, and he's not a big jam guy, but he humors them.
Wow. That's, I'll tell you the thing. And Jim, calm down.
Hey, he's on island time.
He is on.
Yeah, he is. He is. Ever since Angus left, I have Jim on my screen now.
Well, you're lucky to have him.
Jim, I think
Yes,
your
it's-
microphone is off.
It's a lot easier on the eyes.
I don't hear Jim.
No, I don't hear Jim either.
See, he's
No.
been doing. Well, I hear him. He's been reciting the most amazing poetry this whole time. And I
Good
forgot
thing I'm
to
not
hit
into
hit
poetry.
record. Yeah. Anyway,
You were surprised about Stewart not being.
because I'm doing this Entwistle thing, right? And I've got, my God, I thought I had 65 shows. I must have 165
Oh,
shows.
brother.
And all master 2-track tapes that are, just like. So, and the one thing that I do is I record the whole show into my, into a one Pro Tools session. Right. So it's an hour and a half, of stereo audio. And then I listen, because there's certain songs that I want to use on the album. So I listen, is this a good version? And then I get to the drum solo, right? And I record every drum solo. And they're all completely different. It blows my mind how much fun I used to have scaring myself by not playing it. So anyway.
Yeah. So, and a answer to Laurie's question. Yeah, I think it's May 1st, which is a Sunday night, I think.
And Centennial Festival, right?
No,
Or
420.
Centennial
No, the
Park.
420 Festival.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In
420
Centennial
Festival.
Park.
Let me change
Centennial
it.
Park is where it is.
Okay, I messed that all up. Lori, May
Yeah, it's a
1st,
Sunday. It's a Sunday.
Sunday.
I hear you, Jim.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
think I
got-
hear you, Jim.
You got me there?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, thank you. Excuse me for that, man. I've been having problems with the audio with this computer. In Costa Rica, the humidity loves anything with little tiny bits of metal.
Yeah.
And it creates this. I'm sorry to barge in because I know I've been really silent. I was reading poetry, by the way.
Yeah, I told you.
What happened? You have to thank you. You have to spray things. You have contact cleaner, right? For televisions, but you've got to use WD-40 because that'll leave a micro thin layer of protection, which most of us guys need on occasion. But I tell you, so the other day, I take the pedal board apart, spray every contact, shoot the thing into the pedal, out the other side. I mean, it's crazy. It took me a couple hours, but you know what? It sounds great. But that's what you have to do. If you don't stay on top of your equipment here, it's all over. I had 2 combos blow up, 2 amps just boom. I try to get them fixed. It's just not going to happen. That's kind of a downside. Being where I am here, so that's why I brought 75% all the music equipment I've owned down here because I knew I couldn't find anything. It was it's a tough situation sometimes.
It's like that at the ocean too, down in California.
Yeah, you know, and you know, they have some, you can find some decent equipment in a couple of spots, but it's outlandishly priced because we know what things cost. You know what I mean? We've been around enough. We know that we know, you know, and it's like, it's total BS. It's total BS. But the locals, they have no idea what it's like in this vicious music business. You know, I mean, it just happens, you know, so I'm trying to work with some people and see if I can get some instruments sent down here or something for the local communities, doing like little music workshops, because it's really kind of some of it's kind of depressed. I mean, they don't have a lot of money, you know, although the literacy rate is very, very high. The little local schools are tough. It's very tough. They have very little funding. But the kids, you know, the kids are beautiful no matter what. I don't care where they are. They're always great. So I drive by this little school pretty much once a day or twice a day. And you know, they're back in school now. They've been most kids been off for like 2 years, you know. And so now they're back, and it's starting this whole new energy in the town.
Yeah,
seeing
that's great.
You know, it's really
in Costa
cool.
Rica.
Yeah, it's on the Caribbean side, and you know, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild down here, but it's, you know, it's popular and people have a lot of fun. They come down and, you know,
It's a big destination now.
Yeah, you know, and I've been out the beach 3 times this week.
And Is there a lot of crime there?
Yeah, there's crime. But there's, you know, I'll just say this: there's crime everywhere. You know,
that's true.
Isn't there crime? Tell me a place where there isn't crime. Cemetery.
I've had in the last 2.5 years, I've had at least half a dozen mass shootings within 5 miles of my house.
Yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. No, it's
churches, Waffle House, another church.
I heard about the Waffle House.
Yeah, we heard about the Waffle House.
Yeah. Wow. No.
Wow.
Don't you remember we heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it's a sad thing. But you know, other than the violence that occurs on occasion, because there's a lot of people that, you know, okay, when people go on vacations, a lot of people let their hair down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they, you know what I mean? You're having a good time, and I totally get it. I mean, we were all young. We all kind of did something foolish, but today's day and age, it's a little bit different.
You got to be protective.
You got to be protected, and I tell you, you know, I've had about a dozen people come down. I'll help them with their itinerary, and because if the first time I came, you know, and you travel abroad, to Europe, wherever you go, it's a little intimidating.
Oh,
yeah.
But at least if you have a couple of pointers, like Steve looked like he's totally bewildered. But you know, it's helpful to have an itinerary. That's all I'm saying. That's all, and so I've done that, and you know, it's a great thing, and I enjoy when I see people having a good time.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. It's just like, and you just like, you know, it's like going to a good concert. You just feel so good. You're watching, everything's great. You know, and if people are having a good time, you know, and it's, I don't know, it's even if it on a minute scale, you know, just rehearsing with a couple of guys, you know, it's just like, that's the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At that
where are you from, Jim?
I'm originally from Staten Island, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Staten Island. Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Christina Aguilera. Who?
Popeye's Spinach Factory.
Damn it, John Paisano. Yeah.
Chasm
Wasn't that the soap factory? Wasn't that
No,
in Staten
no.
Island?
No, we had Chasm on the show, and
No.
we were asking him about the soap factory because he's from Staten Island. He still lived on Staten
Yeah,
Island.
he still lives
and he
on
started
Staten
telling
Island.
us about a real factory that made soap. That was on Staten Island.
The Soap Factory Club was in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so but there was a big
Cool,
club. There was
my
a pretty
brand.
big club on
Yeah,
Staten
big
Island.
club. Yeah,
Yeah,
big
and we
club.
remembered what it was. Somebody remembered what it was. What the hell was the name of that? Staten
I
Island.
wasn't the one who
Yeah.
remembered.
I was doing sound for a band there, a Doors tribute band, and the board was on one side, and the band was on the opposite wall, not that far away, but right in front of me, I saw somebody get hit right in the head with a bottle.
How
And it's just
shocking.
like, holy shit!
Jesus.
Like a real Doors concert.
Yeah,
Just like it.
Now that's
Yeah.
a tribute concert.
I tell you that there only I've told both of these things 2 occasions. One night I can't remember where we were playing, but you know the rocks glass that they give you in the clubs. Somebody hit our bass player right over his eye with the butt end of it, and on another night I remember. Here, in the middle of a song, we're playing a song, all of a sudden I hear clang, and it sounds like somebody hit an anvil, right? And I looked at my roadie, and I said, what was that? Nobody knows. And at the end of the song, I looked down, and there's a pool ball, a cue ball, on the stage, and it had hit my rack.
Oh, jeez.
I once saw the Doors at the Singer Bowl in New York.
Right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think it was the Doors and the Who and somebody else. And the Who, they were smashing their stuff and things were flying. It was flying into the Doors equipment, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, Jim Morrison, by the end of the set, had whipped the audience into a frenzy, and they broke every freaking folding chair that was.
Wow.
They just smashed them all. It was like 5-1, baby. 1 in 5.
Wow.
Mousie's in the house.
Mousy in the house here.
Hi, kids.
Are you gigging?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you?
Well, I'm out in Rockaway, New Jersey, at a place called the River Barn, which
I know it. I know it well.
looks just like a barn.
Mousy,
River Barn.
Mousy, do you remember the name of the club in Staten Island, a big
The
club?
Factory. I just looked it up.
The
Oh,
factory.
Factory.
It's the
Okay,
factory.
so
Not the soap factory. Just the
You were
I
factory.
thought
close,
it was
Lenny.
a soap factory.
Yeah.
Take
Close,
off the soap.
Lenny.
Don't use soap.
No, use
I
hand
have-
sanitizer.
So, Mouse, go ahead. Give us the update.
Well, let's see. What's unusual about today? Absolutely nothing. You know why? Because the drummer's fucking late. So,
Earth Day.
Earth Day. Yes, it was.
I guess the drummer's always late.
Was he skiing? Was he skiing?
no, he wasn't, but I have to. Whenever the drummer is late, I could always get that he's bringing in the winger drum kit. So,
Yeah.
The winger.
What is the winger
What's
drum
that?
kit?
A big one.
Was his name? Is his name Steve?
No. No, the winger drum kit would be
Rod Morgenstein.
Rob,
Always being
Rod,
late.
yeah.
Yeah, Rod.
It's Rod?
Oh
Yeah.
wait. Russell Gambino just came in and he said the rock glass was at the Gemini. An unhappy girl took issue with Dave, and that led to some stuff going on outside the club. And Dave and Jimmy Adams, the doorman, got into it as well. Why that escalated to that, a tale for another day. Whoa!
Hey, Russ, you want to do the
It
show?
was an angry girl that threw it. Come on
Man,
in.
how do you... Yeah, come on in,
Come on
Russ.
in, Russ.
You're welcome.
Oh man.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, and right, it was a girl that did that? Holy
Well-
shit. Mousy, was it you?
No.
It
She's
was
from
me.
New Jersey. They
She
don't-
would've-
It was a New York girl.
yeah. Mousy would have just walked up there and clocked it.
You're in my neck of the woods there now.
So, happy Earth Day, kids.
Yes, happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day, yes.
Earth Day.
It used to be a thing.
What?
Yeah.
It's still a thing.
It is still a thing.
there's still the earth.
Yes. Did anybody like?
Yeah,
blow
the
it
The
up
Earth is still here. That's about it.
there?
Facsimile.
But it's not recognizable, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. That's why I'm out here, guys. I'm trying something new.
Well, I watered a plant today.
Oh, yes, part of the Guinness Book of World
That's
Records.
right. Everybody did it at the same time this morning on the Today Show. They had people all outside on the plaza with plants, and they said, "Okay."
Had to water it for
And they
20
counted
seconds.
down, and I ran and because I have water my plants every day because I'm growing seedlings, and I ran and got my water and did it, and I was part of the world record.
Right. Yeah.
Lori Richardson planted
Me too,
today.
me too.
Yes, Lori.
Yeah, you too, Lenny?
Well, it rained this morning, so I watered about 10 plants.
Oh, that's,
No, I got them all up and down my deck here, you know?
can't
Yeah.
do better than that.
Yep.
You guys know the origin of Earth Day? What event sparked that special day?
No.
I know that it happened at the same time we were walking on the moon
It
in
was
1970, but
Yeah.
I don't know what sparked it.
It was I was living in Southern California at the time, and it was a major oil spill.
Oh.
right. Santa Barbara, Carpinteria, Ventura, Port White. It just kind of slathered the coast. And they had these beautiful jetties. You could walk out and see all these immense starfish, all these mussels, all these kind of great things, and seals, and with bam. Now you got these funky looking things that are just growing, and there's nothing alive, but that kind of got a lot of people's attentions and putting more restrictions on all the drilling and blah 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 blah. But there's still a lot of problems. But the beach was never the same, never the same. But that's where it started.
Wow.
1970, like you were saying, and Jacques Cousteau was one of the first guests to be there, and I had a chance to say hi to him. It was pretty cool. But they're still dealing with
his stuff. I love Jacques Cousteau.
Oh man,
and Philippe, I liked him too. But Jacques Cousteau was awesome.
Jacques, yeah. You know scuba, right?
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Oh God!
Go ahead, Steve.
I won't. We'll be here all night with me, Doe Wutton. If you remember.
Yes. There it is.
Wait. Self-contained underwater
Breathing
apparatus.
And the prize goes to. No, it's true. He created that. He's like the Les Paul of multi-track recording. You know what I mean?
Jacques Cousteau, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's the one who did it. Yeah, so
that's
what a legacy.
man.
But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. I mean, it's well, does anybody have an Earth Day story?
I wore my Earth shoes on Earth Day once.
You what?
I wore my Earth shoes on Earth Day once.
Oh no!
Oh,
I think that counts.
Does it count?
Like it count for something.
Well, I tell this story every year, and Steve Morse was opening up for Mountain Leslie West
in
Florida on the other coast.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale
for an Earth Day concert that was being broadcast live on W. And this is before Leslie had his diabetes mood swings under control. And we've done 2 songs, right? And we're into the third one. And I think we were doing Crossroads or something. I mean, it wasn't even a Mountain song. And all of a sudden, Leslie gets this look in his eyes, and he comes over to the drum set and tears the whole drum set apart. Now, it's hired drum set. I don't care. I'm sitting on the stool with a snare drum and a hi-hat. That's it. Everything else done. Right?
What the hell?
Yeah.
So, that's it, I guess. The show's over, right? 2.5 songs. See ya, right? So we're supposed to go into the tent. You're supposed to leave the stage, go in, and the DJ from W is there, and hey, Leslie, great show, right? He does that whole thing, and he says, hey, Leslie, sounded great. What happened up there? And Leslie goes, I don't know. It's Earth Day. I wanted to do Nantucket Sleigh Ride. And I said, but Leslie, that's about killing the whales. And he said, hey, Steve, it's the only whale song I do.
My God.
Can't make that up, man. And every Earth Day, and I still have the sticker, Earth Day 1990. It's man, it's like every time I look at it, I just laugh.
Was that the tour where he left you and Al at the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay, he had a 3-piece band. You may tell the rest of the story now.
We've got a tour bus. I'm not quite sure why. It's just a trio. I mean, we probably could have, And I don't even know where we are, and we're in the middle of nowhere. And Al, if you've ever heard me tell the story about, Steve, we need a bass player that plays like Jack Bruce. I said, yeah, I know one. Good, because we got a gig. Where? At Nassau Coliseum. When? Tomorrow.
Yeah, true.
Are we going to rehearse?
Howard Stern.
Are we going to
Howard
rehearse?
Stern.
He knows the songs.
Oh, shit.
So, and Al, if there was ever anybody who played like Jack Bruce, it's Al, right? Fantastic player.
So Leslie hired him.
And so Leslie hires him, and we happen to be, it was Al that was there for Earth Day. But a couple of days before that, we were, I don't know where we were, in Mississippi somewhere, and we get the phone call, I'll see you at the bus in 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes. And so we're gonna go down in 5 minutes just to make sure.
Al.
And the bus is already leaving.
With Leslie.
Leslie's on the bus, tells him, go ahead.
Man.
We're like, what the fuck? So we go inside to the lady who's running the hotel. We said, look, we're playing in town. Do you have any idea what nightclub or whatever it is? Because we don't know where we are. And she says, well, you know what? I'm getting off work. I said, would you how would you do me a favor? And would you help us prank our friend? He left without us, and we'd really like to blow his mind a little bit. And she said, sure, what do you want? And I said, well, if you give us a ride over there and then go in and ask for Mr. West and tell him that the bass player and the drummer were arrested. So she drives us to the club, and she says, Mr. West, yeah. Well, I'm from the hotel where you're staying. I wanted to let you know that the drummer and the bass player were just arrested. Fuck them.
He was going to just play alone.
He was just going to play by himself and keep all the money.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a story.
Okay.
Please.
This is a Nantucket sleigh ride story.
Oh.
Leslie's playing at the Westbury Music Fair. I think I was doing monitors. And he comes out, of course, and he's got, what was that guitar without the headstock? Steinberger, right?
Yeah.
He's got the Steinberger, and it's got a whammy bar on it. So he goes, I want to tell you a little bit about this Nantucket sleigh ride. Because they used to go out in the boats, right? And they would take a spear, and they would throw it in the whale's ass. And he goes, and then they would go for a sleigh ride because the whale would move them around. And he goes, and this is the sound that the whale would make with the spear in his ass. And he starts making whale sounds with his guitar.
What year was that?
Real compassionate guy.
What year? It was that 80s because 80s or 90s?
Yeah, probably 80s.
That was me on drums.
Was it really?
Oh yeah, and they throw the harpoon into the whale's ass, and then he goes way down, and then he comes all the way up. Believe me,
That was hysterical.
Oh, it was. I tell you what.
When we first met him, he said, this is my dog, Fish. And we went, your dog's name is Fish?
We thought he said fish.
But it was Pish. P-I-S-H instead of F-I-S-H. And we're thinking, Leslie named his dog Fish?
And he says to us, forget it. He says to us,
Mousy,
I love you, Mouse.
I hope the drummer's there.
I gotta get a couple of line checks going here. But I will see you all soon. Love you guys. Love you
too.
Have a good gig.
All right, see you later. Thanks for coming.
Tell Rod that I showed you this.
Rod's there? That's the drummer?
Yeah, that's the drummer.
Oh my God.
Have fun.
Thanks.
whatever.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I didn't know it was Rod.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
And he's
God.
late?
Of course.
No, I don't think it's Rod playing somebody with a big drum set.
Oh,
No, I
where
don't
did
know.
Rod come from?
I don't know.
I
think
can't
that-
see. I can't see. Rod's drum set wouldn't fit in the river barn. I've been there before. It would not fit.
River Barn.
Where
Who
is
came
the
up with
river
that
barn
name?
in Long Island?
No, Rockaway, New Jersey. It's
Rockaway, yeah.
about
Oh, okay.
10 minutes from where I grew up, where I lived. Yeah, it's right on Route 10.
Wait a
Right.
minute.
And did you
Wait,
and
wait,
Joe
wait, wait.
Castelli
You
play
grew
there?
up?
Well, yeah, I grew up. One day I did. Yeah, Joe Castelli knows the place. Yeah, it's very, very, very small. There's no stage. It's very small. I think half the band has to play outside.
I hear something ringing.
I hear something ringing too, but I don't know what it is. And I.
Oh, you hear? I know what you hear. You hear my radars.
Hey, we're here.
Your radars.
Here, listen.
Radar.
Yeah, what is that? It sounds like yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Tonight at the Rockaway. No, that's not it. Let's find this river barn and see if it's a Rockaway
What
river
the-
barn.
Angus,
Is that near the
what-
Rockaway
for-
Mall?
for-
Angus?
What?
Is that near the Rockaway Mall?
No, it's not near the Rockaway Mall. It's more going towards Lake Apacon.
Oh, okay.
It's really
It's also called the Rockaway River Entertainment Schedule.
Yeah. It's almost where Route 46 and 10 come together.
Okay,
It's-
so tonight is Chris D. Amico Band.
Oh, right, yeah.
is how people from Earth would say it.
Chris D'Amico.
D'Amico, yes. Not like
Well,
you,
it's
you know,
D
yeah.
apostrophe A-M-I-C-O.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah, he's a
that's
bass
how people
player.
from Earth- Oh, he's a bass player.
New Jersey, yeah.
Let's see if Rod plays with him.
Who
I don't
does?
think so.
I'm going to see if Rod does, but that's who she's doing sound for.
Okay, well, listen, if Rod shows up, and there you go. So what else was exciting? Anything? Anybody?
Oh,
Yeah, 84 degrees today.
80-foot.
Oh,
I got
Here
something.
too. Oh, go ahead.
I got something to share. I think the last time I was on you had me on. It was really a lot of fun. I'd mentioned, this is just shameless self-promotion. Okay.
No, that's why we're here.
Okay. I know. The thing is, I'd mentioned, I'd written this book, and I'd swapped books with Lisa S. Johnson, who did 108 Rockstar Guitars. So over the years, we talked about her next book, and she was going to include rock, not only rock guys, a lot of blues guys, country guys, all time. And I suggested, let's say, hey, would you consider maybe shooting Bob Bain's guitars? The book that I wrote features Bob's career and the whole 9 yards. Probably one of the most heard guitar players on the planet, right? So I'm very proud to say, my visual aid. Okay, this is a copy of her book. Can you see this? Immortal
Yes.
Axis. Okay.
Oh, that's cool looking. No,
Yeah, it's an amazing book, man, and it's got a couple of hundred players in it. But I'm very proud. Let me put on my specs for this here. That she he is right before Tommy Emmanuel. If you know who Tommy Emmanuel is.
Oh, yeah, I sure
Yeah.
do.
All right, I take that back. Right after Tommy, here he is, Bob Bain's Telecaster. You see the Tele?
Nice.
Up a little.
That's the Peter Gunn guitar.
Hold it up a little bit. Oh, really?
That's the guitar that inspired Angus Young to play. When he heard Peter Gunn for the first time, that was it. I remember.
That's a cool song.
Seriously, during the midnight, I used to listen to Howard Stern a lot, and he had Angus and the singer Jones. Is that his name? Brian Jones? I can't remember.
Brian
Johnson.
He was with the Rolling Stones.
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson. Sorry, it was just Brian Johnson and Angus, and they just played the tunes, and it was nuts. So during they had a little break, and of course Howard is fawning over Angus. It's like, man, you're such a badass guitar player. What was the event what inspired you? And the first thing he did without missing a beat, he started playing the theme to Peter Gunn. You know,
Wow.
and it was like, yeah, no shit. But anyway,
That I totally get
that's
that.
a cool
Yeah,
song.
That's a great song, great riff.
Yep.
all that stuff. So there's a little bit of a bio, and now this is kind of a funny. This other shot, if you look close, you see a lot of his guitars on the wall that he recorded with Nat King Cole and all these great. But if you look in the far right corner, can you see what's there?
Mandolin?
Mandolin?
No, it's the white thing at the bottom.
We can't see that.
Yeah, I can't see that one.
Oh,
You're not holding it. It looks like a toilet.
Yeah.
yes, it's a toilet.
Toilet paper.
There's a guy's been on more records and TV than his guitars. Yeah, I got a spare toilet. You know, like Leslie. I just hang him in the back. That's what that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
All right. Angus has the white rat. I mean, that's,
Okay, I think it's
It was
time
about
to
the
put our
plane.
pastures up.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
got
Oh,
Yeah. I can't wait to see Angus's pasture today.
oh boy! I didn't get a lot of time to spend on my pasture.
What happened?
I don't know. He's got some kind of drama going on over there.
You know what it was? We're having a lot of problems with AT&T.
Still?
Yeah, and Franny thought they turned her phone off because it wasn't working. She couldn't call anybody, couldn't call her, text her, nothing. But I
I
fixed it.
called her a couple of weeks ago and it just rang and rang and rang and
Oh,
rang.
nice, Angus.
Oh, that's real nice,
Huh?
Dan.
very nice. Yeah.
Someone who didn't have much time.
Happy Earth Day.
Wow, that was
Oh,
great.
look at Lenny pretending he's in an island.
So is Jay.
Not anymore. But but I am an islander. I was born on an island. Yeah.
That's all
Well,
right,
isn't
man.
Costa
It's all
Rica
good.
an
Yeah.
island?
No,
Or no?
Costa
You
Rica.
know, I've always been by water, not quite in it, like a salamander, just enough to be moist. I just gotta, rub my toes in it.
We used
You're
to
kind of
catch
amphibious.
salamanders when we were kids. Loved those little guys.
Oh yeah, man.
I used
Yeah.
to catch tadpoles.
Ah,
Yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
This used to be the view from my deck in Lake Arrowhead.
Oh.
Yeah, nice.
It's called the Pinnacles. It's a big.
Nice.
Wow. That's what we're all striving for? That?
that where we're headed.
Beautiful.
That's good.
Right on the
Happy
water.
I just did some Google.
That's amazing.
All right.
Happy Earth Day, guys. I mean, this is...
Yes, happy Earth Day.
I'm glad
Thanks for
that-
coming, man.
Angus, you
Yeah.
win the prize, man.
Yeah, man, that's absolutely... I mean, my wife didn't even acknowledge that
I see the little bee and
Save the
Earth Day.
bees. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, I got... can you read between the lines?
Well, we're gonna buy a plant tomorrow called a blue butterfly bush, and it's got little blue flowers that look like butterflies. And I just learned that the bees and the butterflies are attracted to blue flowers because there's more nectar in them.
Ah,
Yeah, so we're gonna help the earth by going and buying that plant. It's on sale too.
there you go.
Botanical lesson
Yeah.
here.
The blue morpho, the mariposa, the blue morpho is. I've seen them probably about 6 to 8 inches across.
Wow.
Right? They're massive and iridescent blue. There's a really cute movie called The Blue Butterfly with the late John Hurt that they filmed not far from where I'm sitting.
Wow.
It's a beautiful movie. It's a family film, but it's really cute based on a true story and stuff. But
You should take some pictures of where you are and
Yeah.
next time show us so that we can see
but-
it.
Costa Rica's beautiful.
yeah, but then I got to deal with the paparazzi and shit.
Ah.
I have the beautiful birds there too,
I
right?
got plenty. I got macaws. I got howler monkeys. We actually had some white face capuchin running around in the trees the other day. We have sloths.
We have one of those wearing a hat.
Right. That's right.
White hat.
And I'll send one to you.
A
But no, it's
Nike hat.
Nike hat.
we have a lot of, we have
Still doesn't get it.
nature.
No,
All
it's
the time.
okay.
It's really beautiful.
Oh,
Well, that's good, guys.
Jim,
The
when I was
sloth-
in-
are the sloths approachable? I mean, can you get pretty close to them?
Yeah, you can get close to them. Costa Rica might be the only place on the planet where they have the two varieties. There's a two-toed sloth and there's a three-toed sloth. And we recommend you don't handle them or anything because there's a whole ecological thing going on in their fur. I mean, there's like families of critters and things that live, and there's moss that grows, and they're realizing now they can find something in the fur that can help sustain life to all these little creatures that live on the animal. It's pretty wild. But every once in a while, they only come down once a day to do their business. Okay. And what happens is the biggest danger to them are dogs. Yeah. And getting hit by a car or possibly electrocuted. And sometimes you'll be driving along and all of a sudden there's a traffic jam and you, what the hell, and you realize, 7 or 8 cars up the road, there's a sloth crawling on the road and they have to lay real flat. It's really wild to see them. It's almost like if you lay prone and try to crawl as close as you can to the ground. It's pretty wild. But I
used to do that on my way home from playing.
Getting into the hotel room.
I've done that many times myself.
The sloth.
I showed up at the bar one night. My hand was bandaged, and they said, "What happened?" And I said, "Somebody stepped on me while I was walking home."
I got a million of them.
Hey, Jim. Anyways, that's going to do it for me, guys. Because I things.
Boy, that went fast.
And
and we have a Formula One qualifier.
Yeah, we got Formula One this weekend.
Oh, wow,
Jeff, say hello to Judith. She was a gift.
Yes.
Angus, thank you and your tiny tree. Jim, always a pleasure.
And Lenny, say hi to Gabrielle.
First in.
That's
man,
beautiful.
What can I say?
Yes.
That's
Happy
good, Angus.
birthday,
That's
my
good.
friends.
Hold it up.
Thanks.
Bye, Jeff. Bye, Jim.
Bye, Jim.
Bye,
Good
Jim.
job,
Bye,
Steve.
Lori.
Corey.
Bye, Steve. Bye, Angus.
Oh, bye-bye.
Good show.
Thanks. See ya, bud. Thank you.
Thanks to you guys.
Pura vida.
See you next week.
All right, ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.
See ya.
That's a fun bunch.
It is always a fun
Yeah.
bunch. Yep.
Yeah.
Good. So,
Well,
another Friday's come and gone.
yes, it has.
Guys, I tell you, there's a ton of good stuff going on, music stuff. I'm really, I'm having a great week, and I'm happy to be wrapping it up with you guys. This is pretty cool. So anyway,
Monday, we will either have Brad or we won't.
no, I think Brad's going to be here Monday, yeah.
Okay, so we'll have.
But it's,
that's right.
it's the Rock and Roll Monday, whatever
That's
it
right.
is. It's
So
Rock
we'll
and Roll
see
Monday.
everybody Monday. Have a great weekend.
Don't see you in the future. I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.